This 2021.
Be informed. Be guided. Be inspired. As the Office of the ASDS proudly presents the Chronicles of an Outstanding and Inspiring Leaders.
Good day, friends! Welcome to another episode of Inspiring and Outstanding Leaders. Our guest for this morning ay isa sa mga hinahangaan kong leader sa Department of Education, DILIGENCE. Walang iba kundi si Ma'am Monalisa G. Yay! First morning, Ma'am. How are you today?
I am doing fine.
Wow, that's great. So, magsisimula ko ng mga tanong sa iyo. I hope that you will really inspire our viewers this day. So, my first question is, I hear that you have a very happy and wonderful family.
Yes, I have.
So,
Blessed, sir.
gaano ka-importante, how important is family as we face this very arduous and challenging role in the Department of Education?
Family is very important, especially now in this time of the pandemic. The strength of the country lies in the strength of the family. So if the family prays together, they will work hard together and they will fight the challenges in this time of the pandemic.
Kumbaga, siya ba ang iyong emotional backup or support as you face this?
Okay. Aside from God, next to God is my family, sir.
Okay. I heard that you have a radio show in Rock Radio. Can you explain that show?
Okay, so we have a radio program. It started in 2008 with Real FM.
Matagal na pala?
Yes, sir. With Real FM. And then now that we have the internet radio, we transferred to the Rock Radio 104.1.
So doon ka sa kabilang stasyon?
Yes, sir. With permission from the previous station, whom we owe a lot for the chance that we can use the station. But it is supported by us. So we pay the rate per hour every Sunday from 6 to 7 in the morning.
What is the title of that program?
It is entitled Sunday Morning Encounter with God.
Wow.
So it is a program about God's words, sharing of God's words, inspiring people through the words of God.
That's great. So, minsan nakikinig ako sa iyo.
Thank you, sir.
Kasi Sunday, kami, pumupunta din kami sa church. Pero, na-review naman siya later. So, nanonood talaga ako sa iyo. So, on that So, let us start with your leadership journey. So, when you realize na you are really a leader, when did you realize?
Okay, so I started my leadership journey with God because, sir, from the conception of my mother, I am born the eldest in the family. So that was a starting point of being a leader. Then my leadership skill was challenged when my parents died
Early.
Yeah, so we are 18.
How old are you?
I was 14 years old when my father died, and then my mother. During the year when I graduated college. So I am the eldest of 8. So I really have to make both ends meet.
So doon pa lang sa family talagang leader ka na?
Yes, sir. So God molded me since the beginning. And then when I became a teacher, so that was another training ground because as a teacher, I always lead the group, especially in science. So I was a science coordinator of TMNHS. Then later, I was promoted as master teacher. So there are teachers under me. Then now a PSDS. So it starts with the family, then work, and then church. Also in the church, sir, because I teach children, young people, and women.
So talagang there's a connection between your role in the church, in the work, and in the family.
So it is linked.
So, can you explain or can you tell us your journey on the being a PSDS? Kasi your orientation is secondary.
Yes, sir.
Most of the PSDS have elementary background or orientation. So, kailan mo siya nag-start yung And how did you face the challenges and struggle with it?
Okay, sir. Actually, my dream is to retire a teacher because I really love to teach. But you know, God really intended me to be a supervisor because
That's your destiny.
yeah, by destiny. Though I do not like to do it, just like Moses. Moses declined the command of God to lead the people of Israel, but God made a way for him to lead. So in the same manner, God used Jokar, SDS Jokar. She was the one who pushed me to apply. And I said, Mom, no, she just file your folder. So when I filed my folder, she was surprised I was not one. Oo, and then, so of course there was a question about my what is this, my background, because I am a teacher. I did not lead a school. And then, what is this? Yeah, I'm a teacher. So seldom, I think most of the PCSs, they were once school heads before they become
Yes.
PCSs. So in our team, I think I am the teacher who rose from a teacher to a PCS position. So there was a question on my qualification. So Ma'am Jokar presented my case to the Civil Service Commission.
She justified it.
Yeah, she justified, and the Civil Service Commission accepted the justification because according to the Civil Service Commission, ma'am, if she's leading in the school where she is teaching, then present the documents. And I told Jokar that I was once the director of the Baptist Learning Center. So that was one proof.
That really helps.
Yeah, so Ma'am Jokar, okay, attach that one. And so my appointment was approved.
Wow, congratulations.
So by chance, it was by chance.
And by destiny.
And by destiny.
By the will of God.
Yeah, it is really good. So I know, sir, this is one very important thing. And I think I have told you already, but for the rest who are watching us, remember, sir, I told you that there was a question of my qualification. So I prayed to God. I said, Lord, if Ma'am Jokar will call me on my birthday, I prayed in November.
You asked for a sign.
I asked for a sign because the ranking was on November 4. And then there was question of my qualification. So I prayed to God, Lord, if you want me to become the priest, if it is your will, then Ma'am Jokar will call me on my birthday, December 9. And God called me. Ma'am Jokar called me on December 9.
It is the hand of God
Yeah.
that is working.
The call wasn't to greet my birthday, but it was to inform me about the approval of my appointment.
Wow, congratulations for that.
So it was really
That is indeed the hand of God working
yes, sir.
for your destiny. So let us now proceed with the principles that you're applying. Kasi nakita ko naman isa ka sa mga pinaka-performing na PSDS sa Bislig City Division. So can you share to us or can you share to the audience, what are your principles in dealing with people in your district?
Okay, so my leadership principles are anchored on the acronym of the word LEAD.
Lead.
Yeah, so 4-letter word. So L stands for love. So I believe that leadership must be driven with love. Just like Jesus, sir.
Kahit sa mga pasaway na mga...
Yes, sir. They need more love. The school heads who are not performing well, they need more love. Just like children, they need more attention than the rest. So if you show them love, later they will realize their weaknesses, their mistakes, and they will perform.
Do you have experience na because of love, that subordinate of yours was transformed?
Yes, sir. I have. From the first district that I was assigned till this district now. So I see the transformation, though it takes time.
Yes.
So we just observe little by little, there are changes, and I'm happy for that. I'm very happy for them.
Yes, indeed. So what is letter E?
E stands for empathy, putting your feet on the shoes of others. Because when you feel what they feel, and when you experience what they experience, you will understand them better, and you will know how to deal with them. That is my secret. That is in Galatians 6:2. Bear ye one another's burden. So if you bear the burden of your students, then you can understand them better and you will be able to lead them better. And the next letter, sir, is A. Action.
Action.
Yeah, so leadership is servant leadership. So we need to serve others, just like the way Christ ministered to his disciples when he washed the feet. In John 13:15, Christ said, "Do like what I did to you."
Servant leadership.
Yeah, that's servant leadership. And last letter is D, leading with diligence. When you lead with diligence, you will gain profits. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 13:14, the sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the diligent, the soul of the diligent is made fat.
So that's
That's why I'm fat. No. No, that's why I'm blessed.
Pareho tayo. So, how will you reconcile that lead to performance? Kasi relationship is important on that principle. You have to be give love, you have to be empathetic to that person. But how about the performance of that?
The person.
Yes.
Okay. So when you show them love, empathy, when you act, when you work diligently, they will perform, sir. Yeah.
That is based on your experience.
Yeah, based on my experience. I have tried that. So I have no experience of being a school head. So the starting point of my career as business was really something new to me. So I have learned the technique how to do it. And that is based on those principles. Those are 4 important principles.
So how do you feel when your subordinates are growing or transformed because of these principles?
I'm very happy, sir. I'm really happy. I feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled
Kasi
when I see them grow.
Kasi I remember during the planting of students, ikaw lang yata yung hindi nagreklamo
Yes,
yung mga binigay sa'yo ng mga schools. So how do you manage it?
As I've said, those principles helped me a lot. So, because as a teacher, ever since I was a teacher, sir, I used to care for the needy. The learners to need more attention. Imagine, sir, there was one time that I have a learner, a very notorious young man in Kumawas. You know, sir, it is only in science that he passed. Why? It is only in science that he enters classes.
And all the other subjects?
All the rest, he will not attend. Only in science. So, he passed my subject.
So, parang may teacher factor din.
Yeah. So, it's you know, sir, your subordinates will feel that they love, that they are loved.
Sige. As you have that principles, okay lang ba sa'yo na every year, nag-train na naman ako ng mga bagong mga leaders? Kasi yung mga transport, ililipat na naman. Is that okay with you?
You know, sir, once you have done something for a district, I prefer to go to another, to influence more.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, because if you stay there, so they're already capable. Like last time, you know, those school heads, you know, we talk about it. But you know, sir, this time, that school head that once I shared to you is now doing well.
Yes.
I have no problem now with that school head before. But when I was thinking, I said, maybe I will go to another field, no? Another district, so I can influence more.
That's the beauty of your principles, the lead principle.
Yes, sir, the lead.
So that really helps. So, thank you for that, ma'am. I know that our audiences or our listeners have learned a lot from you because I think ikaw talaga ang example ng inspirational leader. Ikaw talaga.
That is my secret, sir.
Yung lead ang nakatulong sa iyo. So, congratulations for being an inspirational leader. So, I'm sure they learn a lot from you. So, can I ask you about yung magkakaroon tayo ng kunting explain talk para maiba naman ang mood. So, I will ask you several questions and then you explain why is it that it is your choice. Parang out of the lang ng mga questions. Okay, first question. Which do you prefer? Asalabat or turmeric? Choose only one.
I prefer turmeric.
Because?
Because I tried that one. So it is good for your health. Compared to salabat. Salabat is made of ginger.
Oo. Trump or Biden?
Of course, the new one.
The new one, Biden.
For a
Okay.
try.
For a change.
For a change.
Huawei or Vivo? Brand of cellphone. What is your brand?
My brand is Realme.
So wala sa
Start
dalawa.
of those.
Okay, ano pa ba? The safest city that you would like to live in?
Though Davao now is a high-risk city, but I prefer to stay in Davao because it is progressive and we have a house there.
If you have a chance to change events in the past, what it would be?
Of course, it would be that my parents are still alive because they were not able to see us succeed because they died early. I was in high school.
But they are very proud of you.
Of course. I want them to take sana what I have experienced now, but they are no longer with us.
Thank you for that, ma'am. I'm really amazed. Lastly, I would like to ask you about your motto in life.
Okay, my motto in life. This is my personal motto. With God, everything I touch grows. For with Him, nothing is impossible.
Amen! Thank you very much, ma'am, for sharing your life to the audience that we have. And I'm hoping that we will have more lives to be touched and more leaders to grow under your care. I'm sure of that. Thank you, and oh God.